backless Premier League. Right now, it's very, very intense at the table there. How many games left? I've never checked. I'm just filming on my phone, so I can't check, and my computer is over there. Backless Premier League. Liverpool have won the Premier League already, but they have to beat Chelsea to lift that Premier League, of course, right? And they will. They will beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and they will lift the Premier League. And you have to clap for them when they're coming in the tunnel. It doesn't hurt me very much. It's their season. It's their time to enjoy the Premier League, and it's good to win the Premier League, because I remember when we won the Premier League in 2010 with Cairo Ancelotti, and then we went to win another Premier League title 2015-16 season with Jose, and then we won another Premier League title 2017-18 season with Antonio Conte. That's it. We have never seen another Premier League. How many years? I could not believe when I was counting how many years it's been from 2017 to 2025. 8 years, I think. 7 to 8 years. It feels very strange. Very, very strange. I just don't understand how the time goes like that, you know? Very strange, I have to say. Now, this is where now you get serious with business. This is where you get serious with what you're doing, because Chelsea Football Club right now, like, I don't even know what to say about them. They're so weird, so unpredictable, so just, it's like where the wind goes, they go. Where the wind goes, they go. And luckily, the season is coming to an end. That's very good. I'm telling you, that is very good, because we don't have to think about Chelsea anymore until the next season. That is, personally, I'm happy the season is ending. I'm very happy, you know. But again, you think the season is ending. We're playing Club World Cup. It's coming in very soon, and we don't know what's going to happen in any Club World Cup. Now, the main thing I came up here to say is, a lot of people, not a lot of people, I've seen some few people calling Enzo Maresca out, like sack Enzo Maresca. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, you guys saying Enzo Maresca out, have you seen what's happening at this football club? You know, it's not Enzo Maresca. Yes, Enzo Maresca needs to go. I agree with you on that part. But if we sack Enzo Maresca, the problem is just gonna be there. Is the problem too, but it's not the main thing we need. Those two sporting directors need to go first. Chelsea need to sack those two sporting directors, because they just don't know what they're doing. Yes, they've been told by the hierarchy upstairs in the offices, right, what to do. They don't know what to do. Like, if you're a sporting director, like those two guys, if you want to win a trophy, I think you can argue with the owner, you know, not just they're telling you everything. Oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, and you just say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. You are a sporting director. That's why you are a director of football, right? Argue with them. Okay, we need this. The team need balance. The team need experience. We cannot continue going like this way. Yes, you want young players, 17-year-old, 16-year-old players, to fill the gap. But also we need some big players, you know. That's what happened in the sports football. You need experience. Otherwise, without experience, you can't do anything. And the coach, like Enzo Maresca type coach, what do you expect him to do? This is why I said, this season, I'm not going to call Enzo Maresca out. I sack Enzo Maresca and do a video about sacking Enzo Maresca and explain all the little details and all the problems I have seen in Enzo Maresca. I expected that, so I'm not surprised. It's from the championship. What do you expect? You expect him to do a miracle? No. The championship manager will bring the championship mentality, will bring the championship things, right? So you don't expect anything. This is why a lot of people, they are predicting, if Chelsea sack Enzo Maresca right now, I think they know the coach who's going to be next. McKenna from Championship too. He beat Enzo Maresca how many times? Twice this season? No. Once in the Premier League, but in the Championship he beat him twice. So I would not be surprised if Chelsea look at that. They're like, oh yeah, McKenna, he's a brilliant coach. Championship mentality. It's crazy, but that's what it is. It's the truth. You know, it hurts a lot, right, to see your club going through this, and the owner just don't pay attention, and they just do whatever they want. The fans, they're nothing. Their customers. It pains a lot. I was watching a video at yesterday on the Chelsea Fan TV. I will mention where I was watching Chelsea Fan TV, of course, and I don't mention channels I watch, but I'm surprised I'm mentioning this one. Those guys talked about Chelsea, right? They're talking about news and all the other stuff. And Ekbali was walking with his bodyguard in the street, and they just told him, "Hey, Ekbali, what's going on? Tell us what's going on." He just kept walking quiet. That is bad. You know, at least you say something about the fans. You know, other guys I respect Todd Boehly in that way. I respect Todd Boehly because Todd Boehly stopped and said, "Come on, Chelsea, yeah, blah blah." And it talking about a little thing. Oh yeah, we'll do better. Use these things. Things is gonna change. I respect Todd Boehly in that way because the guy at least he talks. You know, he doesn't just walk away and just keep walking, don't look back. Ekbari just kept walking, don't look back, which means he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing is not good, and he's scared to ask questions, right? Because those fans I saw on Chelsea Fan TV, they will ask questions after questions, and he doesn't want to face that. So that was just very rude, Ekbari, to walk like that. And a lot of people, they're scared talking about that. Like, why are you scared? Just call. Like those fans, they call on him. Why are you running away? We just want to ask you questions. Are you scared of us? That's what they were saying. You know, don't run away. And they started saying, yeah, this is what happened. You see, we have this owner, blah, 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 but they swear too much. I don't want to swear what they were saying. So that's what it is. You have a bunch of owners who don't care about your football club. This is what happened. You end up like this. Now, Champions League football, it's a little bit here. We believe a little bit because yesterday versus Fulham, if we did not win that game, oh my God, today will be there will be no hope. And we survive a little bit like this, little. Otherwise, if we lost that game yesterday, all the blame will be on Reece James. Or Reece James made a mistake, and he did make a mistake. But that mistake, you expect all the players made mistake. Kopama make mistake now, and he doesn't score goals anymore. And if your best player doesn't score goals anymore, this is what happened. You know, the team goes down. And again, if the team, you have a lot of players, they don't think, they don't, shoot, they don't score. How do you expect Kopama to do all that stuff? No, it's not a one-man team. It's everybody. And when we score those goals, this is Fulham, I was very happy how the team was shooting. George, the young kid from Cobham, that was a good shot from outside the box. And Pedro Neto, he just scored a very, very good goal. Like, if you look at that goal Pedro Neto scored, it reminds you old days goals when Drogba, Lampard, John Terry, used to score. Even who is this guy? There's this guy who used to score 3 kicks from long range. I forgot his name. He's a big, strong guy. Alex. I remember Alex. Alex used to score those goals, especially this is Arsenal. He just hit it from nowhere. Those type of goals remind me that. But the Pedro Neto goal, the one he scored, that reminded me when DJ Drogba scored, this is Everton, if you remember that. It just did not look. The ball landed on his feet and he just hit it, very powerful. And it went on the top bins. That was fantastic to see Pedro Neto score that goal. And yeah, life come back again. As I said, a little bit life come back. Now, If you go at the top of the table, 1 point, we are 57, Manchester City 58, very close. And right now, this is what the Chelsea fans are saying. Right now, you no draw, no loss, win. You have to win to stay in top 4. Right now, because it's getting intense, I don't see Man City losing games. They just won this as Everton 2-0, and life was very difficult for Chelsea. Now Newcastle sit number 3 with 59 points. If we win next game, this is Everton, and yeah, of course 7:30 that kickoff. I don't like it. 12:30 over here, but in England 7:30. Yeah, you know the 7:30 games, they're weird. You know, you just the big team, they lose 7:30 games. But right now, Chelsea's not a big team anymore, so it's all right. It's gonna be fine. Everton, I think we can win against Everton because Sean Dyche left the club, right? Sean Dyche is the guy who likes to defend. You know, he doesn't care. He would defend. Sean Dyche, he would rather get 0-0 than to lose 1-0. So, under David Moyes, I don't see Everton defending that much. I see Everton want to, you know, take 3 points. They have to they have to come together to try to score. So that's good, you know. Let's see. But do I predict that game Chelsea is Everton? Chelsea's gonna win? I don't know, because Chelsea is very weird. They're a very weird team this season. So let me know down in the comment. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna win that game? We'll see about that. I'm not predicting anything this season, and as I said, I'm happy the season is ending. I am very, very, very happy. And the transfer window coming, there is nothing to talk about Chelsea in the transfer window unless they do something nobody expecting. Unless they do something that everybody, they're like, oh, we have signed Victor Osimhen, oh, we're about to sign this guy, oh, this is a great player. Unless they do that, I think a lot of people, they're going to be on board. You know, Chelsea Football Club, these guys, they just don't know how the fans are. The fans, if you sign 2 experienced players, only 2 experienced players, and you get an experienced coach, the fans, they will be on board. You won't hear anything. This is what the fans are. The fans, they will agree with you. They will start talking about, you know, good things. Oh, maybe hopefully this is gonna be good. Luis Enrique, when they were doing interview, you know, remember Luis Enrique was on a list to become a Chelsea manager, and of course Malasca was there, McKenna was there, and Thomas Frank from Brentford was there. Luis Enrique did an interview with Chelsea. They said no, you know, because he's not the guy we are looking for. There's no qualities, you know. He's not the yes man. But look at what he's doing at PSG. He's in the semi-final of the Champions League, and that PSG team, they are a very good team. They are playing fantastic football. They are on it. Look at what is happening at PSG. That's the type of coach you want. If we got Luis Enrique, I do think Chelsea won't be on this. I do think certain coaches, they are very good with their knowledge about football. Even if you have a young squad, I do think they are very good in situation like that. I really think if we had a Luis Enrique, I think we'll be in top 3. And we won't be worried. We won't be even talking about the Champions League football. Like, oh no, we are worried about the Champions League football. I don't think we'll be talking about that. I do think we'll be safe, you know. I do think maybe we just need the touches here and there. That's it. Hopefully, if they sign Kenzo Malasca, I just hope they won't get another championship manager or get Thomas Frank, Brentford manager, because sometimes you're thinking maybe the Chelsea owner, they don't want to win. Maybe a lot of people think that, and a lot of fans think that, right? Maybe this guy, they don't want to win. Maybe they just want to make a profit, and that's all they care about. It's weird, because there's no way. It's been how many years? 3 to 4 years now. There's nothing, no change, nothing. Nobody's thinking anything. It's weird. It's very weird when you think about it. But this is it, my friend. As I said, Liverpool won. This is Leicester. talking about that game, Liverpool versus Leicester. Leicester made life difficult for Liverpool. I am very surprised when you look at Leicester City where they are. They're about to get relegated, right? But they made life difficult for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold scored that goal in a 76 minutes, if I remember, and he celebrated like crazy. You know, he took off his shirt and he went celebrating like this. Almost that game came very close to be draw. Crazy, right? How the championship teams like Leicester and Ipswich, all those guys were about to get relegated. They have nothing to lose. They will come with guns blazing. They will make life difficult for you if you're not careful. And that's what happened with Chelsea. This is Ipswich. We escaped like game, right? Ipswich scored 2 goals and everybody, their knowledge of football went down. So yeah, I will see you soon. Subscribe to IFC. Hit a notification bell. Thank you very much. And I needed to talk about this. Because now where we are, it's survival. It's survival. Every team, they are trying to get the Champions League football, especially City. Nottingham Forest now, they are in this conversation. Newcastle, it looks like they are fine up there. Arsenal, Liverpool, they have qualified the Champions League already. And talking about Arsenal, they're in the Champions League semi-final. They're about to go to the Champions League final. No jealousy on that. They deserve to be in the Champions League final, as far as I'm concerned. I know I'm a Chelsea fan talking about that. Yeah, it's weird, but they deserve that. They play good, yeah? Real Madrid out. Let me say the last thing. If you have noticed for the past 4-5 years, if you knock out Real Madrid out of the Champions League, the team that knocked out Real Madrid, they go straight to win the Champions League. That's what happened. Watch that. I'll leave it here. I'll see you soon. God bless.